Yo, what is up guys? So welcome back to another video on F123 for today's video. So as you can see in the background and the title, we are doing another rank division on this video for today. So I have done the first one, that was in the top of the bronze division. That's in the link description down below, so you can check that out on the first one, how it works. So the good news is I made it to silver the time I did that division. So as we move on to the first race of the day, right now, we're at Austria for the first race. So we got Hungary, Austria and Imola this week. That was last week's division, so because this is last week's. So this is how I made progress from the races, how I did from there. The start was a bit kind of messy, but I didn't mean to hit him on the side because there was one on my inside. So I tried to give him space, but I mean, I didn't mean to. I am trying my best, but I'm just worried about getting damaged. So you do get damage in this race. That's the bit I was worried about. And also, you get taken out, or if you get someone brake test you or something, I don't know. A couple of times, but if it's like open lobbies or something like that. I got tangled by this guy. I literally gave him the space, but he was like, nah, let's take him out straight away. And I was like, nah, I'm not having, no, not today, mate. So I'll just kind of in P4 no land. Little bargy, but I got through eventually. After trying to survive the first lap, but it's fine from there. No issues at all there. And the leaders were like, the first two are just gone, so nothing I can do about it. So it's praying can get to the end of the... praying to get to lap 18 or something. As we move on to the end of lap 3, 2 laps later, going okay at this stage, but the guy behind me is on the softs, so he's definitely kind of much faster than me. So I decided not to fight that much because it's not a 5-lap race. So I decided it's still got a long way to go. So I decided not to fight this guy. So I decided to, well, save my EOS a little bit, and then see how I go from there. And I decided to use his DRS so he can pull me along. So as the race goes along. I have done silver, by the way. I made it from silver to gold. I think that was a week before that, before this one. It was like around Spain, Las Vegas, and Monaco, if I get that right, on that week. So when I did silver to gold, I didn't do a fit on it because it's just, this might take a while, or so I do it off screen, so it makes it a little bit easier for me, so I can get focused down all that. This guy, well, made a mistake there. I was going to use his DRS so I can follow him, so I can catch up to the leaders. But it turns out he made a mistake, so I was like, oh, okay, that's fine by me. As we move on to lap 7, 2 laps later, I finally got into his DRS. So I decided to have the DRS advantage, so I can save my EOS a little bit later in the race, or something like that. I'm still only at halfway, only about, well, kind of halfway at this stage. And also, it's getting cloudier, so rain might come along the way, so I didn't show you the strategy, but it will take ages to make a video on it, and it will take a while to... I decided to make the video as short as I can, and I don't want to make it boring for you guys, so please don't hate me on this. I am doing the best I can, but I'm just having I find it tough sometimes. It's not just knife or other things as well, or work-wise. It's just other things as well. So what happened earlier this year? So what could happen? So I'm just trying to still in this DOS though, trying to take my time. And then he hasn't got EOS, so I decided to use my DOS advantage. See my EOS a little bit. and hopefully I'll get through him eventually. So yeah, so I did skip silver and the radio right now.
Stay dry for much longer. The rain could come at any moment, so watch out. Okay, dry seems like the best tyre for now.
So the rain is definitely coming. It's definitely on its way. So yeah, that's what I said. I didn't do a video when I was getting to gold. I decided use that off screen, so I can concentrate a bit more on other things and then like that. I have made it to gold, so I did do silver to gold, and I did do bronze, so that's in the description, so you can check that out as you like. If you haven't seen it yet, make sure you check it out. And also this one, I'm doing another one to get to, trying to get to elite. So hopefully elite will be my next target. So hopefully on this one maybe. Well, if it's not, I have to do. If it's not, I'm gonna have to do it in the next one. So I'll promise I'll do another one, but I'm not sure yet. But I have to wait and see. So as we skip to Napa Nevin, 3 laps later, the rain has arrived. So I decided to box this lap right now.
Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap.
And me and Nida decided to stay out, and some of the other guys decided to go on hards and softs or mediums. I was like, when the rain's coming? I mean, it's not a 50-cent race or a 35-cent race or something. I don't know. It's a bit weird, but it happened. So I decided to do a one-stop. Take my advantage. I decided not to come in for the sauce. Decided to come in for inters. So I decided to come in up at Nevin, so the rain is definitely coming. When I was pitting, I was thinking, did I do a lap early or is it the right time? I'm just not sure yet. So I decided to go for it anyway, because I'm not stopping again. Because I know inters is definitely the right call. Definitely the right tire to go on. But I know it's not. I know DO is not disabled yet, but I decided that rain's definitely on its way. It's definitely spitting on my screen, so. And also, I'm just trying to just trying to be on the right tire at the right time. So I don't want to go on softs and then by accident. I didn't start on softs because I know the rain's going to come on that 12s, or that 12 or 13. Or Napa Nevin, whatever, or Nat 10, something like that. I don't know, when the rain comes. So I decided to start on mediums, because I think that's the best tyre. I think that's the best tyre to go on. If you go on softs, you might make it to Nat Nevin, or Nat 12 maybe, if you just about make it. But I think mediums is the best tyre choice to go on, so I think mediums were definitely the right decision, right choice. Now the track is definitely getting wetter now. So the track's getting wetter now, so I think I have made the right call to come in Napa Nevin. So the other guy is coming in for inters as well. The other 3 decided to stay out. That's quite interesting. The track's definitely wet now, so I have made the right decision to come in on Napa Nevin. So I think it was the right decision. So hopefully it's not the wrong call. So that guy in front of me is on hards. So if he, I mean, I was quite surprised he stopped on hards. I mean, I was behind this guy when he came in, and then I'm on the right tyre. So he's kind of messed his strategy up already. Well, strategy I meant to say, messed up his pit stop, or whatever, or something. Now the track is definitely getting wetter now, so the Nida is definitely coming in, and I think the P2 guy is kind of staying out, kind of a strange way, because he's on softs, not on inters. Yeah, so the Nida decided to come in, and this guy decided to come in as well. So now DOS is disabled. So the third place guy and the Nida decided to come in for inters. The Nida decided to stay out on softs. Well, thinking he can make it to the end on the dry, wet track. So dry tyres and wet track. Let's see if he can make it to the end though. As we move on to lap 16, the Nida, he's definitely gone an extra second on me. And this guy, yeah, he's definitely struggling. So, yeah, there's no way he's going to make it to the end on that. So I made the right call in the end. So yeah, so the leaders won by 7 seconds. And I'm definitely miles away from P3, so nothing I can do about it. So the leader won, so fair play to him. And that makes P2 for me on this one. So not a bad start of the first race of the day on this Fidno. I have done the Fidno, yeah, that was bronze. I've already said that twice now. I meant to say, I did do a race earlier, before this. So I did get an extra 24 points, if I get that right. I think it was 24 or 26 in the first race. That was at Hungary. There was only 2 people in this one. It was only me and one guy in that race. So I was like, definitely got maximum points for that. So yeah, so nothing I could do about it. So it counts, so at least I got 26 for that, so it's not too bad at the first one. This one I got about 80 something, so on the screen there you just saw. Not too bad at all. So as we move on to the next one, at Imena, there's another 3 people in this one. Another 2 people in this one. So similar to Hungary, this one is a little bit different compared to Hungary. Well, I didn't show it on screen because it was kind of pointless, because I was all by myself. I was kind of clearing away a little bit, and then suddenly it happens. I managed to get an okay start, and then not too bad. Just trying to stay ahead of him and then see how I go from there. And then the time I get to this corner on the exit, I was a second already. So I'm out of the DOS zone already. So I was kind of alright at this stage. Time I got to this corner. So this one was, I'd say it was kind of a easy race for me. So maximum points once again. Well, it's not much people compared to the first one. Yeah, at Ostia, well, a bit strange, but it happens. It's very tricky to get some people in, and then there's less people, and then kind of 9 or 10 people, and also sometimes it's like 17 or a full lobby sometimes. It's very tricky when you have full lobbies. You get more points for that, but it's definitely worth it. Or sometimes it's risky to avoid them. If it's less people, you get a chance to win a race, or maybe P2 if it's like 8 people or something. I don't mind. We get less points as well. So the first half of the race was kind of easy for me. So I decided to come in at 8 for the soft tyres, come out at the halfway stage. So I was clearing away by 20 seconds after 8 laps. So I was just having a Sunday drive really on this one. So looks like I got another easy victory in the bag. I'm definitely not cheating this time. So because of how the cheating things, because everyone in A&L complaining thinks I'm cheating, but I'm not, because I'm on PlayStation but not on PC and all that. That's kind of strange. This feels a bit strange for me. I just don't understand sometimes. I don't get it what they're trying to say, but I don't know what's... I think they're just trying to do it as a joke or something, or trying to wind me up or something. But yeah, at the end, I did finish the race over 30 seconds, or looks like 39 seconds on my screen, so definitely 39 seconds at the end. Definitely an easy victory on that one, so no cheating. I didn't cut the corners and all that, blah blah blah. I did it fair and square. I was just had a nice drive really. This one you get 24 points, so it's 2 points less than I did in Hungary, and with extra a person in it. That makes that doesn't make any sense. I just had a Sunday drive really on that one. It is a bit strange, but as we move on to the next one, at Hungary this time, we've got 18 people. It was 18. It's down to 16 now. We've got 16 people in this race, so this is a good opportunity to get points. So I started P2. I started doing one-shot quali off screen, so you know how it works. So I decided to, well, avoid the carnage in the middle. Managed to get through there just about with no damage. Almost hit the back of this guy, but lucky I avoided it once again. Now, P3 is not bad, but I just need to be, just need to try to settle in the race a little bit, trying to get a first lap out of the way and see how it go from there. Well, the leader is already gone, a second quicker than us, so it's like me and Imola really, but with less people. But this one's got 16 in it. So yeah, so P2 guys, he's on softs, and leader's on mediums. I'm on the same strategy as the leaders. Well, the first P1 I meant to say. Yeah, so I'm just trying to see how it works from there and see how it goes from there. Hoping I don't get damaged, because I don't want to get damaged, because I need downforce anyway. Like this track, Imola as well. Austria, maybe not that much, but maybe you do need it. You do need it a little bit. At the Red Bull ring. Right, end of the first snap. The leader is only kind of 3 seconds ahead of us. So yeah, so he's definitely a one of the quick. He's definitely a fast driver. So looks like I got no chance to get P1 though. Well, if he makes a mistake or gets a 5-second penalty or something, I don't know, something like that. So I'm definitely quitting away from the others, but I'm still trying to find a way from P2. He went a little bit wide there, but got me opportunity for the inside at the chicane. A little bit bargy there, but lucky I got through eventually. So managed to get through to P2. A little bit of scrape, but we got there eventually. So as we move on to the end of that 9 at the halfway stage, I'm definitely quitting away from the rest of the field, but the leader is 9 seconds ahead of me. So I decided to come in on that 9 because the leader decided to stay out. So I thought I'd do an undercut on the leader and see what I can do from there. So I'm going to go on softs again, so for another 9 laps, and see what I can do from there. Nice pit stop from the guys, very nice, nice. So some guys behind me are pitting as well, doing the same stop as me. One guy is on a different strategy, going on mediums because he started on softs at the beginning of the race, like that. So as we move on to the end of the race, that 18, the leader is gained about 10 seconds on me. He's definitely just gained another second on me every time. And I was definitely clear away from the rest of the field, so that's kind of P2 again on this race. Another podium for this one. Another top 3 finish. That's not bad though, with 16 people in it. So I should get, not the maximum points, I should get like maybe more points on this one. Should be on this one. So how much I get for this one? 115. That's not actually that bad actually. 115 with 16 people in it, coming P2 in that race. 115, that's not bad. So as you check the leaderboard, I'm definitely P2 in the leaderboard, so it's not too bad. So I'm only 3 points behind the leader, so I'm kind of okay with that. So yeah, so I'll do one more, and then I should be at the top of the leaderboard, and then hopefully it goes alright from there. So like that makes it easier or something. So as we move on to Imola, this time with some people in it, so more than 2 people this time. So I'm on pole this time, like it was the second time. I did it with 2 people in it. So I got an okay start, just trying to use a bit of ERS just to get momentum. I did give him the space though. He got tangled by someone. I managed to get him 2 seconds on the others. So that's not a bad start actually. So that's kind of what I need really from starting from pole. Just try to get a clean first sector, try to get a clean first lap, and then from there. So from there, doing alright at this stage. Just still a 2 second. Got a 2 second advantage. That's the second advantage now. I am 2.5 seconds ahead. But I gained it, so I've got a second advantage. It's not too bad though. So everyone's on the same strategy as me, apart from one or two guys on soft. So, well, the rain is definitely coming in this race. So rain is definitely coming in this race, like it was in Austria. But it hasn't. I think mediums is definitely the right tire to go on. So, because softs will last about, I don't know, 10 laps maybe. I don't know. I think mediums is definitely the right tire to go on. So, if you want to be on the right tire. First lap, not too bad at all. Kind of right at this stage. Now I just need to make sure I don't make a mistake, and I should be alright from there. I'll be like that. This is my last race of the day, so I'll see if I get top of the leaderboard by then. So as we move on to lap 9, going alright at this stage.
20 minutes of light rain. Okay, dry seem like the best tyre for now.
So the rain is definitely coming, so kind of made the right decision to stay on mediums at this stage. I'm definitely clear away from the rest of the field now. So I only got a 4-second gap from P2, so it's not too bad though. So I'm kind of alright at this stage. From there. So as we move on to the end of lap 10, the rain's definitely on its way. But I decided to come in for inters to the end of the race. So as the first three decided to stay out, I thought I made a mistake coming in. I thought I was a lap too early. But I'm definitely on the right tyre though, but I'm not sure if I came in a bit too early, but it's okay. It's like Austria, but I had it one lap bang on, but this one was kind of, I think it was like a couple of laps before. I think a guy in P2 pitted the next lap onto Inter, so I think he made the right decision to stay out. So if he was on mediums, he would have been okay with it. So I think he wants to be on a faster tyre now. So as we move on to lap 13, I think then the leader decided to come in for Inters now, because the rain is definitely getting heavier now. As he comes into pit lane, he's got a 5-second penalty, so that got me an opportunity to win the race. So that was kind of my chance really to get ahead of him. So he's coming in for Inters as well. So this is definitely the right time to come in for Inters. Yeah, I should have came in at 12, but it's fine. I mean, I make mistakes, but mistakes happens. But at least I'm on the right tyre though. That's the main thing. And I've definitely got the advantage though. With no penalties though. That's the main thing. So the leader decided to stay out, surprisingly, and also he stayed out again. And I'm definitely catching him though. He's definitely losing time now on those tyres. The track is definitely wet now. So yeah, so this is kind of an easy pass for me. But I decided not to go for it because I'll just taking my time. So from there. Now I'll go for the best exit right here. And then that is the lead of the race. Very nicely. So now, only a lap and a half to go. We've got this guy, we just overtook him, the P2 guy, just now. Yeah, because the third place guy hasn't even pitted yet. And he's on definitely struggling at this stage. I think P5 guy's struggling as well, because he hasn't pitted as well. So yeah, Danita's definitely caught me up. It's quite surprisingly. I don't know how he did. I don't know how he's done it, but I mean, he's got a 5-second penalty anyway. If he didn't have a penalty, he would have won anyway. If he didn't have a penalty, but luckily I didn't get a penalty, so the race would have been screwed from there. I'll use a bit of EOS, try to stay ahead, but he managed to go around the outside. So I was like, okay, that's fair enough. So yeah, I mean, if I get under 5 seconds, I should be alright from there. Yeah, so not too bad on this race. So definitely another podium though, because definitely another podium for this race. Yeah, the leader is definitely quitting away a little bit, so I don't know how he's doing it. Maybe he's just, yeah, he's just very quick, really. I was okay in the dry. I was alright in the dry till the rain came, and then since he pitted, he was much faster. Yeah, if it was a dry race, I would have won anyway. I would have won the race anyway, on track, if it wasn't dry to wet. But it's fine. I'm okay with it, so it happens. Well, I'll definitely take the victory though. Well, with penalty wise, so I'll definitely take a podium in the victory for this race. So 2 wins and 2 podiums, 4 podiums, and I think it's 2 P2s if I get that right. So yeah, I'll take it all day from there. So as we move on to how much points do I have, I got 91 this time, so that wasn't too bad. So that was worth it. 91 for that, with 9 people in it. I'll take 91 points. And we are definitely at the top of the leaderboard now. So we're at the top of the leaderboard with over 500 points. So yeah, I'm quite happy with that. So yeah, so very nicely. So I'm going to end it here soon. So I'm just going to check up the standings, and then I'm going to check all the way to Sunday in a second how I made progress off screen, how to get to the top of the leaderboard and all that. So I made it to the top of the gold 3 with over 500 points. I've got almost nearly 200 points ahead, so not too bad as well. I'm kind of alright at this stage. So yeah, so make sure you like, subscribe to the channel. I appreciate it a lot. That'll help me out a little bit, and make sure the videos are. Make sure you enjoy the videos than I do. I'll appreciate it a lot. Make sure you subscribe to the channel if you're new. I'll appreciate it a lot. I'll make more videos like this. And yeah, so not too bad on this one. So it doesn't say neat at the top, so I'm guessing I have to do another one to get into the neat. So that's fine by me. Maybe another time, but I'm not sure when. But I might have to find the right time to do it. So I'll promise to do another one. Maybe to get to a neat, and then I'll show you for the top of the leaderboard by Sunday evening. Well, I'll show you right now in a second, and then I'll go from there. So as we move on to Sunday evening, well, that was last week's, by the way. I'm definitely over 1,675 points. Do over 200 points of Farnage, and 300 points from the others. So I'm definitely should be gold 3 by the end of the week. I'll definitely do another one. I'll make sure I check in. If I am gold 3, I'll let you know. Maybe on another Fidno, so I'll promise on that. So yeah, so like I said, I'm going to end it here, so I already said that. So make sure you have a nice day, enjoy your day, hope you have a nice weekend as well, I appreciate it a lot. And I hope you guys enjoying the week, like that. So yeah, that's from me today, so have a nice day, enjoy your day, and see you there.